So hello everyone, this is the day 65th of my journey to improve my communication skills. So tomorrow I have my full stack development examinations and total 5 modules are coming. I studied all the modules. I just need to revise it again. So the first module is all about the basics of the full stack development. What is required to develop a basic website from the front end, back end to the database. So there is some structure, like if we want to develop a full stack applications, then there is a user. User will send the command to the web with the web browser to the web server, and the web server will connect with the backend services, and backend services will connect with the database, and we can extract the data. That is all about the basic web development in first module. Second module is all about the data types of the JavaScript, like arrays and string. In string, basically, convert a string to uppercase, to convert string into lowercase, then slice the string, then trim the string, remove this, remove the string, string, and then replace the string, and uh, then uppercase, lowercase. That's all the string operation. And then there are some array operation, pop push, and rename, delete. That is all about the arrays operation in second module. And there is some function calls. What is function call? Function parameter, uh, function definitions, and then return values to the functions. That is in the second module. Third module is all about Node.js. Like if we want to uh, execute the function continuously, then we can use the function which is known as the set interval. First, we can execute for the start of period of time, and then coming to the if you want to execute an immediate equation, immediate code, immediate statement of the line after the functions, then we can use the set immediate and the set timeout if we want to run the code for a single time. That is used for the single time. And then buffer is basically a temporary space where we can store our value for the where we can store the data in the binary form. And there are many methods that we can perform. First one is create buffer, then uh, create buffer, allocate buffer, read buffer, write buffer, copy buffer, concatenate buffer, and then convert buffer to the JSONs. And in the fourth module, there is a read write stream, then pipeline, and event emitters function to define the event emitters. And fifth module is all about the database, like MongoDB. So how to there's some CRUD operation, like create, delete, update, uh, create, read, update, delete operations which we perform on the databases. Then MongoDB shells, then MongoDB commands. That all about the full stack development. Coming to my communication skills, so I learned and revised the words which I earlier studied. The first word which I learned is subdued, which basically means very calm and very cool down person. Subdued. And the second one which I learned is keen. Keen basically means to have some interest, deep interest in something. Then next word which I learned is pensy. Pensy basically means to have some deep thought for something. If you are in deep thought for something, that is not a pensive. Then another word which I learned is grumpy. Grumpy means the person gets annoyed easily uh, due to a lot of other things. That is basically meaning of the grumpy. Then another word which I learned is startling. Startling means when you're frustrated, when you are surprised something, that is known as a startling. So yeah, that's all which I learned today. Yeah, this is just a beginning, and I will continue the journey as long as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.